It was a quiet night when Rayan took a shortcut through a narrow, dark alleyway. The streetlights flickered above him, and the heavy silence felt like it was watching him. Suddenly, he heard a faint whisper followed by the sound of a violent struggle. A sharp, sudden scream pierced the air, and Rayan froze in his tracks, heart pounding. From the deep shadows, he saw a man being attacked and falling to the ground. The victim lay motionless on the cold pavement as the attacker stood over him. The figure slowly turned, and for one terrifying second, their eyes met in the dark. Rayan's heart stopped, and blind panic took over as he turned and ran away. He burst into his apartment, locking the door behind him with trembling, shaking hands. From that night on, Rayan's quiet life changed into a waking nightmare of constant fear. Every sound in the hallway felt louder, and every stranger looked like a dangerous threat. Every shadow in his room seemed to come alive, dancing against the peeling wallpaper. He could not sleep, and he could not think clearly through the thick, suffocating dread. His mind replayed the image of those cold, calculating eyes staring back at him. Then, the messages started to arrive, turning his paranoia into a concrete, living terror. A single, crisp note was slipped under his door while he sat in silence. The note contained only 3 words written in jagged ink. "You saw nothing." Rayan stared at the paper, his breath hitching as he realized he was being watched. A phone call came in the middle of the night, breaking the heavy, tense silence. He answered, but there was only the sound of slow, rhythmic breathing on the line. Rayan realized with a jolt of horror that the killer knew exactly who he was. He had witnessed a crime, and now he was the next target in their sights. He packed a small bag, knowing he could no longer stay in his own home. The city lights outside his window now felt like spotlights tracking his every move. He stepped out into the night, hoping to disappear before they found him again. Every car that passed by felt like a predator hunting for his specific face. He reached the train station, his eyes darting toward every person standing on the platform. Was that the man from the alley? Or was his mind playing cruel, dark tricks? He boarded the train, hiding in the back corner as the doors hissed shut tightly. The train moved into the tunnel, plunging the carriage into a brief, total darkness. He felt a presence sit in the seat directly behind him, breathing softly once more. Rayan did not dare to turn around, his knuckles white as he gripped his bag. The train rattled on, carrying him toward an uncertain future filled with hidden danger. He closed his eyes, praying for the morning sun to wash away the haunting shadows. But he knew the truth. Some things you see can never be truly forgotten again. The man who saw too much was now running from a past that refused sleep.